Today we're talking about vinyl record box sets. Hey there, welcome back. So if you've just gotten into records, or maybe you've been collecting for a while, odds are good you've probably come across one of these, a box set, or simply a bunch of records from the same artist in a large box. And usually inside, they'll also feature custom artwork and even bonus items that collectors will enjoy. So this one in particular is the Carpenters, and it features all 12 of their major studio albums. It's an incredible box set that I am very happy to have in my collection. Now, that being said, I've also noticed that recently box sets seem to have gone way up in price. So I kind of wanted to make this video to talk about it and see what your thoughts are on the subject. Now, one of the records that came out recently that reminded me of this growing phenomenon was the new Tool album, Fear Inoculum. As y'all know, I am a huge fan of Tool, and I love their music, and I was especially eagerly awaiting this album on vinyl. I had already picked up the special edition CD of the album, and was even sent a bootleg record of the album on vinyl, which at first I mistakenly thought was the real thing, until y'all quickly corrected me on Instagram, and then I just had to make a new video all about bootlegs, which you can watch up here. Now, I digress. Getting back to my original point here is that the legitimate Tool vinyl record from the official band was recently released as a 5-record deluxe edition box set, which retails at around $180. Now, although that sounds like a lot, as far as box sets go, that price is actually pretty typical. So for example, my Sade This Far box set was also $180 when I pre-ordered it online. However, there is one big glaring difference here. In the Sade box set, there's 6 albums, but in the new Tool box set, there's only 1 album spread out over 5 records. So you're paying a lot for just 1 album. And also because each record only has 1 or 2 tracks on it, you're gonna have to keep switching the records really often. Now, I am aware that several songs on the album are around 10 to 15 minutes long, so it'd be impossible to fit the whole thing on a single record. But regardless, I still think $180 for 1 album is a little steep. I wouldn't mind paying that for a really cool box set that has all of Tool's albums on 180 gram or even 200 gram virgin vinyl, but dropping that kind of cheese for just 1, I can't do it, boss. Now, when talking about box sets, another thing I should mention is that pre-ordering is very important. If you are gonna drop some serious cash on a box set of your favorite band, you're definitely gonna wanna pre-order it as soon as you're able to. The longer you wait, the more expensive it's gonna be. So, for example, after the box set is released, the flippers on eBay are gonna charge sometimes several hundreds of dollars more than what it costs retail. So basically, pre-order early and you'll save yourself a lot of money and a lot of heartache. Now, if you're still interested in getting your hands on some box sets and don't mind paying a little more to do that, here are some excellent resources that can help you out. AcousticSounds.com. They have a whole section dedicated to box sets on their website. TheSoundOfVinyl.com also has a section on their site dedicated to box sets. TurntableLab.com also has a box set section. MoFi.com, or MobileFidelitySoundLab.com, also features a box set section on their site under their label Ultra Disc One Step, which is the label of their premium hi-fi records. And finally, last of all, you can also check out eBay, but like I said, be warned, because some of those prices might be redonkulous. Now, as a side note, I also wanted to let you know today that I'm going to be answering more of your questions about record players and everything record related in an upcoming Q&A video. I meant to do one of those ages ago, but I kind of forgot about it, so I won't forget this time. So drop your questions down below in the comments, and I will answer them in that upcoming video. Now, the last thing I want to say here is I want to give a huge shout out and thank you to Jeffrey, who sent a very generous PayPal donation to me recently. I was totally not expecting it, and I really appreciate it. So you, sir, are awesome. Thank you. All right, now before we go, today's song of the day is Evil Ways by Santana. And if you have a suggestion for a song of the day as well, post it in the comments down below, and you might see it in a future video. Okay, now what do you think about box sets? Do you think they're getting more expensive? Do you own any? And if so, which ones? Let me know down in the comments below, and if you love all things record player related, feel free to subscribe and smack the little bell notifications down there so you won't miss out on the new videos. And most importantly of all, have a fantastic day, stay safe, and keep spinning that vinyl.